Hey beauty, it's Ker-leen. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. In today's video, I have a first impression for you. By now, I'm sure you all have heard of this fragrance, and by the title, you know what it is. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, then please keep watching. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, on this channel I make videos on lifestyle, luxury, I do review videos, and I also sprinkle in a little bit of my motherhood journey. So if any of those things sound good to you, then I think you will love it here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. Okay, friend, welcome back. I am so grateful and so happy to be spending this time with you. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. Y'all, I didn't realize how convenient the same day Sephora delivery was, but I tried it yesterday and it was awesome. So I was able to get the new KAYALI fragrance a lot sooner than I would, because honestly, I didn't see myself being at the mall anytime soon. So it was really nice to be able to just get it dropped off right at my door the same day. So anyways, the fragrance that we are talking about today is the new KAYALI Eden Sparkling Lychee 39. The first Eden fragrance, the Juicy Apple fragrance, I did not purchase because it just didn't really speak to me. I felt like it was nice. It was a really pretty scent, but it wasn't something that I just had to have in my collection. This, on the other hand, Mona referred to as being like a more refined version of that fragrance, and that sounded really good to me. So I wanted to go ahead and try it. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let's open this up. So here's the fragrance, y'all. This has notes. By the way, I love that the notes are on the back of this fragrance now. That just makes it so convenient to just see like the star notes every single time I pick up my bottle. So the key notes are black currant, sparkling lychee, rose damascena, candied violet, sugared amber. Before I even get into it, I'm expecting a sweet, fruity, slightly fizzy, slightly creamy because of the sandalwood type of scent. I'm not sure what to expect about the candied violet. I imagine it'll be a little bit powdery as well. So let's see if what my expectations are is what I actually end up smelling. I'm gonna spray. I can't smell anything right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on my sleeve. Okay, right away, before it even settles, I'm getting fruits. Fruit basket. Candy. I'm getting fruit, I'm getting candy. Let's spray this. Oh wait, I'm getting something like a little creamy right now. Something a little creamy is peeking through. So I want to spray this on my skin because I feel like I'll be a lot more helpful in explaining how this develops if it's on my skin. I'm mostly a clothes sprayer, y'all, so I don't really spray my skin very often. I'll spray my skin with certain fragrances when they perform better on skin, but most of the time I'm spraying my clothes. But for y'all, I want to make sure I'm as informative as possible. This is good. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of something. This fragrance reminds me of something. If I don't figure it out by the end of this video, I will put it in the description box or somewhere on the bottom third of this video. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful, y'all. I immediately got a very, very fruity opening, like a fruit basket or a fruit candy. Then I started to pick up on a little bit of a creamy essence, a creamy vibe. And right now, this smells like a little bit of a fruit smoothie on my skin. I do pick up the rose in here, but the rose in here is that rose damascena is your typical pink rose. It's not like your deep dark rose. It's a lighter rose, but I do pick up on that rose. But I feel like the rose is supporting the fruitiness and balancing that fruitiness. And the fruitiness is not like an overwhelming sweet fruitiness because of that rose. And then the sandalwood, I feel like, is what is possibly making this come across as a bit creamy. And then as this is drying down, the more it's drying down, the deeper and richer it's getting. And I think, yeah, this has sugared amber. So this is definitely sweet, sugary as it's drying down, and it's definitely getting a little bit more richer and deeper as it's drying down. Still a very bright and fruity fragrance, but it does get a little bit more richer and deeper and has a little bit more depth the longer it dries on the skin. This is really, really nice. When I first sprayed it, it was really bright and effervescent and fruity, like fruit basket, a piece of fruit candy. That's what I got. Then I started to pick up on a little bit of creaminess, and now it's getting a little bit richer. I can totally get that sugared amber element because this stays really, really sweet, but it also gets a little bit deeper and richer. And right now it's definitely turning a bit more ambery on my skin. So wow, I am pleasantly surprised by this, y'all. I live in Florida, and this one will be really, really nice in my climate because I can wear it on those warmer days this winter and then it'll transition very nicely into the spring and even the summertime. So I'm really happy that this met my expectations in terms of how I would be using it. And also it exceeded my expectations in terms of the scent profile. So this is definitely the more refined older sister of Eden Juicy Apple. You get the juiciness, you get the playfulness in this one, but it also gives you a little bit more sophistication, especially in that dry down. And it doesn't take long for this to transform. So it takes you on a little bit of a journey fairly quickly. It doesn't take long for you to experience the mid, which is really nice. So I'm gonna wear this today. I will put my final thoughts in the description box for you all in terms of longevity and sillage. So first impressions, I really like this. This is really pretty. So it stays very fruity. It's a tiny bit creamy. It's ambery. You know what this reminds me of? The mid of this kind of reminds me of one of my newest fragrances, Byron Parfums Moula Moula Double Caramel. Because that fragrance is a sticky, sweet, creamy caramel fragrance. While this does not have the note caramel, this is very, very sweet. It gets a bit creamy as well at the mid and a little bit ambery as well. So it does put me in the mind of that fragrance. So I would say if you like fruity fragrances, sticky, sweet, fruity fragrances, if you enjoy fragrances like Burberry Her Elixir or Eden Juicy Apple, the one I just referenced, Moula Moula, you'll probably really, really enjoy this fragrance. Smelling it from the nozzle, it smells very bright and effervescent. But smelling it on the skin, it's fruity. I feel like now I'm getting that black currant. And then it's a little bit creamy, a little bit ambery on the skin. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. This is an elevated fruity fragrance, y'all. Elevated and fruity fragrance. You can definitely take this from running errands to meeting up with someone for a brunch date. I would even wear this like on a date night because it's very playful and it doesn't take itself too seriously. Definitely something that you're going to get compliments on. This is mass appealing. I can see me getting a lot of compliments on this fragrance. It's not very unique in terms of the DNA, the scent profile, but it is something that will definitely turn heads and you'll definitely get compliments on it. Of that, I am sure. So yeah, I really enjoy this. I really like this. Let me smell my arm that I sprayed earlier. Okay, so on my sleeve here, it's doing something different. It smells like when I first sprayed it. When you first spray it, you get that blast of brightness and what smells like the lychee that they say is in here. It stays very bright, like that first blast on clothes, but on my skin, this is different. It performs differently. It's very creamy and ambery and fruity. You get the deep black currant note on the skin. This is very feminine leaning. It's a pretty girl scent in my opinion, and I can tell I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this in the springtime. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. But even in the winter, I'm probably gonna pair this with some of my vanillas. One vanilla that I can think of pairing this with right away is my newest one, which is Mani Castanade, Sharita and Navatis Parfums collaboration. I think that's gonna be beautiful with this one. So we're gonna play around with this and see how we like it. You can also pair this with Vanilla 28. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just beautiful with that one as well. but I kind of want to pair this with like a richer, thicker vanilla and see what I get. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this fragrance. Let me know whether you're picking this fragrance up in the comment section, and if you have it, let me know what you're thinking about it. All right, beauty, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are still here, go ahead and hit that like button on your way out, because that really does help your girl. It helps my channel reach other people who are interested in the same things that we're interested in. Also, if you found this video helpful, I make fragrance content quite often on this channel, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. Before you click off today, I want to ask you this one question. What are your daily standards? The reason why I ask you that question is because a lot of times when we think about standards, we can think about standards as this large sort of overarching idea, this umbrella idea. But standards are for everything from the biggest of the big to the smallest of the small. One of the things I've realized lately is it's important for me to establish a standard for every single part of my day. What does my morning routine look like? What are my standards for the way that I do my work, the things that I do to earn money? What are the standards for the ways that I interact with my loved ones, the people who are closest to me, my friends, my family? What are the standards for how I take care of myself during the day? Am I nourishing my body with the right things? Am I fueling my body with the right things? Do I have a physical fitness plan? What are my standards for my spiritual health? For me, it's, am I spending time with God? Am I reading my word? Am I journaling my thoughts? Am I practicing gratitude to Him for the things that I have and listening for what He wants me to do next and how He wants me to move throughout the day? I want to encourage you to go into the week with standards for every part of your day. Standards for how you treat yourself, how you treat others, how you engage in your work and your hobbies, standards for everything that you can think of. I believe that if we follow our standards every single day, then collectively our week is going to be better, our month is going to be better, because we are doing the little things, doing the small things that amount to the big things. So I just wanted to leave you with that thought today. This is something that I've been mulling over as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.